Sometimes you just have to carry around some socks for fashion. Hello, my freaks. Welcome back to Hi Stylin, where Jaime has me wearing this pretty confusing look. Seems kind of casual and neutral, except for all the red accessories. Random, kind of orangish earrings that don't make sense. And then the shoes are high heeled. That's actually a sock with the cat on it. They're like sheer socks, but then there's also toe socks, which I really hope. Well, I would hope that they were supposed to be worn as socks. I know how Jaime likes to be creative sometimes. I do think it's probably just a coincidence that they look like they're attached to the belt, but like, I can't wear toe socks with the sheer socks, can I? Ugh, that's gonna be weird. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna choose to interpret this. Same with the hat. Is it supposed to be on my head, or is it like some weird thing coming out of the shoulder? Like last time we had that weird thing coming out of the hip? I don't know. I'll have to just see how I can try to interpret this. Okay, here's the hat and the nonsensical earrings. And then I fashioned some shoes out of Duplos because that's how I interpreted the squares. I don't know why, because they're not squares, they're just little circles, and there's 8 of them instead of 6. But that's what my brain thought of. Um, I'm on my tippy toes because I cannot possibly put weight on them. So yeah, and then I just stuck them to my jellies because they're see-through, because that way they're more of like actual shoes with the sock. Although I don't even think I had to do that. I could have just put them directly on my foot, because why not? But that's how I did it. And then you see here that I did interpret Jaime not in good faith, just putting one sock here, and then since the other sock wasn't really connected, it was just kind of floating there, I did decide to wear that one just so we could see the difference. It's actually, oh, there goes one of my heels. Well, okay. Get some stability here in one foot at least. Um, it doesn't look as weird, nor was it as hard to put on under the other sock as I thought it would be. I think the weirdest part is just that there's like 2 black bands now. So that's odd, but also the design is kind of like a coral color, which would normally be clashing, but I think it actually kind of ties the red in. Also, this is not a belt. I don't have a red belt. That picture is a lie. This is another band from physical therapy, so that's coming in handy a lot, weirdly enough. What do I do from here? First of all, I need to be able to stand, so let's get rid of that. But yeah, I don't know what this look is supposed to be. Well, especially not this. Like, it's pretty casual, and then we just have these Lego shoes. Well, even the heels are like not fancy though, because they do look like plastic toys. So I'll have to play around with it. Okay, as weird as this is, I actually kind of like the sock under the sheer sock. And oddly enough, the band from the cat sock is the one that looks out of place, and the one from the toe sock is the one that looks like it's supposed to be there. I wonder if I can just fold this down so that they're like in the same place. I don't know, did I do it? I feel like I made the cat look all stretched out now. But I feel like it works because the base of the toe sock is kind of my skin color, and so it just looks like the socks are one sock. Why am I putting this back on? We're supposed to be making this more wearable. I like the idea of it. I kind of wish I had some see-through shoes with red heels, but uh clearly I do not. Well, maybe I'll just keep the jellies. Here, we can just use the actual bag that that shoe was made out of. I guess I can take off this business while I'm at it. Well, now that I'm looking at this closer up, um, I think it's too much. Like, this double sock thing kind of works by itself, but obviously we need shoes, so I think I have to go with this side. Oh well, it was a fun little experiment. Okay, honestly, this look is pretty uninspiring to me now, though. I think I do understand what Jaime was going for with the sort of like orangey flower earrings and then the orangey flower socks, along with the red accessories, because it doesn't really go with it, but it does. I wish I could use this pattern or a similar pattern some other way with this. Also, like, what are we doing with just the base outfit? It's like blah. And then we have this hat that doesn't not go, but doesn't make a ton of sense. I don't know. Or just to mix it up, I thought we could do opposite color shoes and bag, but I think the red as the whole shoe just looks really off. So maybe not. I do like the clear bag though. Also, this hat having a little gather right here makes it look fancier than just like a normal beanie. So what if we do a red beanie with that clear bag? Well, so far I like this the best of all. We lost the belt, but I don't think we really need a belt with this outfit where it doesn't make sense to have one. I got an idea though. What if we need our other socks for later? Let's put them in the bag. You never know when you might need a change of socks. To be fair, we didn't actually try this sock without the other sock. That's because it was part of the shoe, so that's impossible. But we could do it now since we're recreating the outfit. Maybe I should have tried that. I guess I thought that a sheer sock was going to be the only kind that would fit in these teeny little skinny jellies, but that's not really the issue. I think the height of this sock just looks better than this one. So I'm gonna go back to bringing the socks with us because it looks cute through the bag. Sometimes you just have to carry around some socks for fashion. I don't know, should we just call it good? You know what? I should just put these Legos or these Duplo bricks in my bag too, because we might need those later. You never know. Yep, I think we're ready. I think we're done, and this is the look. Oh, you know what? We also need to bring our PT band just in case. Where are we going in this? I think we're going to go babysit some kids. I'm gonna be sitting on the rug in my socks playing with Duplos. Okay, I'm realizing in the end that we did sort of make Jaime's look because it looked like the socks were attached to the belt somehow, and now I have a strap with socks on it. You're welcome, Jaime. This is what I did for you. Alright, would you wear this? And if so, where would you wear this? And let me know who you think won this look, Jaime or regular me. Thanks for watching. There goes my other heel. Make sure you don't miss next week's episode with this red, white, and blue patriotic look, but not for the country you might think.